Tap into the natural powers of the universe to embrace your true potential. Everything has a season. Everything has a cycle. There's a time for this and a time for that. When you achieve balance, when you could tap in to the authentic powers that help you heal, create, and lead, you will become the highest version of yourself. There is a great power in semen retention, especially in the modern world. And as you navigate this time period, as you go on the journey of your everyday life, you could tap into God power if you listen from within. There's a lot of natural ways to tap into healing, to tap into creation, to tap into the highest version of yourself, vibrational frequency. You will have to understand how to go about this. And in this world famous video today, your Uncle Mike is going to teach you the truth about semen retention and sex. Yeah. Let's talk about sex, like the song says, right? I'm so grateful for everyone being here. This is a very powerful message today. Would you kindly all smash the like button? It helps others find this message. It's a very powerful message for both men and women to listen to as we go through this modern society, as we move and shift into a new earth, if you will, a new way of life. You have to get back to the basics and really understand the powers that are right before our very eyes. And the first thing that we have to understand is the power of sex. Yes. And, you know, when you think of the sacral and the sacral chakra, you think of that orange. And if you already know this, you can hit the orange hearts in the chat. Sex is your creative energy. And in this world, your creative energy is suppressed. And it's suppressed with guilt and shame, and they shame you. They shame you for being in tune with the natural ways of life. These are the natural ways of life. So sex, the sacral, the orange, that beautiful orange, sex is your creative energy. Now, men have a very powerful ability to create, and you could tap into that ability if you hold on to this energy for a period of time. And when you hold this energy and pull it up into your higher chakras, you have a higher connection to God, and you're actually using this energy to create. You could create anything for your life, and if you're powerful enough, you could create brand new timelines, brand new realities for all people. And that's why it's really important to tap into these things. You can activate, when you go through all of these processes that we're going to talk about today, God mode. And if you're here to activate God mode, you could write God mode. If you are a beautiful, strong, and powerful woman and you would like to connect with God mode, you could also write God mode in the comments. One of the most important parts of semen retention is the sacred secretion activation. For a period of time, if you constantly stay away from allowing the energy to exit your body, and you keep pulling it up, and you pull it up to higher chakras, eventually the sacred secretion, the Christ oil, begins to flow. You could all write that down. The Christ oil has begun to flow. And it's important that you understand that energy, when you think, Tesla gave us the answer, when you think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, you unlock the keys to the universe. So for a period of time, And the way the modern world is, the initiation of this is actually the harder part. When you are not, constantly chasing after, the Jezebels running around, and you are actually focused on holding it, bringing it up, right? You're charging yourself up. You're going to become stronger. The more this energy doesn't leave you, and you loop the energy back. And you could see it rising, okay? The Christ oil is rising. The light of Christ is rising. Hold it in, activate, bring it up. Start creating. Everything has a season and cycle. This season, remember, and just like everything that is presented out there, people always take things to the extreme. Do you know this? Semen retention is a season. It is not a lifetime. Once again, semen retention is a season. It's not a lifestyle. For many men that are out there, semen retention is going to teach you discipline. It's going to free you up from lust. And you could see it in the world, in the world, the Instagram world, in a world of distractions, okay? For a period of time, you're going to see this. God is going to put you in isolation season. When you're in the isolation season, you connect with God, and you are getting ideas, and you have to listen to this. You're on the clear channel now. While you are in the clear channel, and you are holding on semen retention, and you're bringing this energy up, bring it up, keep bringing it up. You're becoming so powerful and magnetic in the process. There's a reason for your season. So you're actually spending the time to create. You're creating a brand new version of yourself. It's much more powerful than you've ever been before. And now you're creating brand new realities, a brand new timeline for you and the world, right? We need leaders. Leaders lead. In a world full of distractions, okay, you have to understand, knowing that you don't want to fall in the trap of lust, right? You don't want to fall into that trap. You could see it. I observe a lot of things. I could observe behaviors in the gym and what goes on, right? And you might be a Sigma male like myself. You have no time to chase this Jezebel around. She's talking to this one, that one, this one. They all look for the same thing. On my journey, it's so funny. They think, right, in this world, certain women think that they have control over you because of sex. Okay, so once that person has that mindset, sex is actually powerful and very healing. Okay, that's why there's so many things that are thrown onto it. But when two people, right, you are partaking in this and you have the orgasm, it's actually very healing to the body. This is hid. This is hid with guilt and shame because they don't want you achieving this. So now, once it's kind of changed, right, the energy behind the sex, it could go one way or another. So now it's going to a negative way. You have to stay towards the positive. What is the energy? Just like Dr. Bruce Lipton said, language was designed to hide feelings. It's the energy behind the words. It's the energy behind the person. Smash the like button if your Uncle Mike is speaking the truth. It is the energy behind the person. So this sacral area, right? It could charge you up or it could drain you like a human battery. Is that the truth? So it's not one way or another, right? It's one way or another. It's not just one way. It goes both ways. It cuts both ways, right? What's up, Esther? Right on cue, right? So modern society, narcissistic women try to control men. Men need to control their lust. And when you take the mindset, see, like on my journey, right? I don't have time for nonsense, right? Now I have time for connection and feeling good and doing things. But if there's people out there that are trying to manipulate, try to manipulate, try to emasculate. Do you know women that try to emasculate men? It's funny. I have a lot of women friends, and they see their narcissistic female friends that try to emasculate men. If you know people like that, why don't you let us know in the comments, especially our soul sisters of the Violet Flame. New beginnings 2024. I appreciate you. Even after the season, shouldn't we still retain? Well, that's part of the video today. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Continue to hit that like button. You can't have sex just to have sex. And you'll learn there's actually negative sex out there. There's negative sex. It actually drains you, right? And when you go through a lifetime and you start to, tap into these things, but you have to not go. So what we actually see in this world, right? You could see it in many different places in spirituality. Here on this channel, we're here to teach the truth of our everyday lives and create balance and knowing when there's a time for this and a time for that. Liz Brown, I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for that. It's my honor to present this topic. I know it's a very powerful topic. And a lot of men have to hear this topic. Know that, and you might go on your journey and you could feel the power of the connection, the power of the orgasm. Okay, you feel this, you know it's healing, right? And this might be new to you. There's full video, you can look all over YouTube on how that heals your body. But just like that, and again, because we are in the modern society, because there are manipulative women out there, you have to control yourself. And when you control yourself, you're actually looping the power. You have to take this power to serve yourself, bring it up, have the connection to God, have the connection to source. And this is, remember, that orange energy, that sacral energy. That's why they try to guilt and shame you. So in the step one, you are practicing semen retention. You're holding it in. You're bringing it up. You're bringing mental clarity, right? I'm going to do full videos on my fasting phase as well, right? So now you have that connection, and now you're in a birthing process. Maybe close to 2 weeks ago on the channel, I talked about how I'm birthing something, right? Men give birth as well, and I'm birthing something into this reality. I'm like Mother Bird. If anyone didn't, Mike was Mother Bird in that episode. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. This is a world famous channel, and we're here to present topics that help you improve your everyday life through balance and authenticity. The truth is here, right on this channel. All right, so hit that subscribe button if you're new. So you have to be Mother Bird for a time, and if you want to be successful in life, you don't have time. You don't have time to chase women. Okay, write it down, guys. I don't have time to chase women. I don't have time for Jezebel. I don't have time for distractions. Now, this is a season in your life. You're not here to suffer. You're not here to be alone. You're not here to be separate. So that's actually a big problem in the world. We're actually supposed to be connected. And connection is very powerful. Sex is very powerful. It's very healing. The orgasm is healing to the body. And when you are understanding there's a time for this and a time for that, when you are connected through vibrational frequency, and that's why you have to go through this pullback period. When you go through this pullback period, and now you are reintroduced. This happens in anything in life. Okay, your work, right? So now we're talking about relationships and attraction. Now, all of a sudden, you are attracting higher vibrational women. They can almost feel the semen. They can feel that you are charged up. If you are a woman and you could feel you could hit the lightning bolts in the chat if you could actually feel, right? You could feel this. All right. I read something a woman posted a couple of years prior, and she said awakened men's are going to be the next Bitcoin. Yeah, fellas, we're like the next Bitcoin. Women are lining up for their deposits right now. They're lining up. Okay, so that lasts the test of time. So we're like the new Bitcoin, right? And this is a time period of differentiation. Have you done the work? Have you done the semen retention, right, Natalie? It's true. It's true. If I'm speaking the truth, hit the like button today. You don't have time to chase Jezebel. You don't have time to waste. But that does not mean that you're going to sit alone forever. So when you pull back your energy, you are charging yourself up. You are becoming more powerful than ever before. And now you are bringing in more powerful people, more charging connections. Maria, literally lightning bolts. And now when you're connecting, right now, when you go about this, you are having a healing and inspirational experience. Endorphins, right? Being in positivity. We're not here to be alone. You know, like we went through a lot of things in society, and they try that. There's like this thing, like there's people out there that are more concerned. Like we're using technology right here to connect, but they're taking away that human touch, right? We are actually social creatures. We're actually supposed to come together. But again, there's a time for this and a time for that. So there's a time to hold on and learn, especially, you know, in the world that we are in right now. It's a world where things are out of alignment. So, and that depends. I see a lot of questions in the chat right now. Just like everything, there is an activational energy requirement. Like when I did my my first few videos, it took so much work and energy, right? And to make just a short video, and it wasn't so great, but it was the energy required to activate this channel. So on the course of this journey, you might be required, right, to hold on, practice semen retention, maybe even for several months. But after a period of time, once you've done it, right, it's the same thing like fasting. You might go through a major fast, and then after a period of time, right, it's just maintenance. But, you know, honestly, like if you are up and running, you know, once you've gone through a main thing, like 72 hours is probably, you will hit maximum. Maximum. You ever play Marvel vs. Capcom? Anyone in the chat? Maximum. You hit maximum, like 72 hours. So it's important that we actually know the flow. Know the flow. And if you are flowing correctly, if you are in alignment, okay, these are the things that we have to stay focused on. Okay? You don't want to waste your energy. Okay? You know that there are people, and the more that you are detoxifying yourself, the more that you see clearly. Nova, you remember that? Maximum. We're at maximum. Hit God mode in the chat right now. Hit God mode. I appreciate that. You have to know the balances that are required. And the thing about the world right now, everyone's out of, they take something that and it could be good for you, and they throw it out of alignment. They throw it out of balance. So everything, you have to have a higher level of discernment. You have to have a higher level of discernment. There's people out there that are going to tell you, oh, it's one way. So you're going to have a bunch of, and right now in the world, men are suffering, suicide rates for men are the highest they've ever been. And this is because they are very lonely. So your life is not to be lonely, okay? Your life is a journey of seasons. Misunderstood writes truth, truth, truth. If there are truth bombs coming in this live stream today, please hit the like button. I appreciate that. Leave a comment. I appreciate you, Cheryl. So you are going to have to find the balance, Okay, and as a man, once you have gone through, listen, I watch them. I watch them. Okay, you can't go out there and start chasing around this one. I'm watching the behavior. Your Uncle Mike could be in the gym. I go through my entire workout. The same girl is sitting there talking. Now she's talking to the third guy. You got to wake up, men. Wake up. Please wake up. It's like, oh my God. Oh, Oded, I appreciate you. I always see you comment all the time. I love you, Oded. Thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. All right. And guess what? An authentic woman does not want to watch you chase Jezebel around like a little dog, little lost dog. Let me chase it. I watch him. I watch the narcissistic female and I watch the beta. There they go, chasing around. Here goes another one. The whole time your Uncle Mike's pumping, and I'm pulling the energy back in. So on my journey, I'll be, I say, oh, maybe I want to meet this person. And all of a sudden I say, oh, wait a second. This one's playing games like the modern female narcissist. I say, oh, that's the modern female narcissist right there. I don't have time for this. So I'm going to go home, and now I'm going to go on the beach, and I'm going to work on my energy. I'm going to work on my work, right? Because men have to work. Men have to create this world. Men don't have time to start chasing people around. Got to wake up, guys. You got to wake up. I hope that this message, okay, and if you are a powerful woman and you're watching this message, you got to share this. Okay, got to watch out for the weasels out there. There's a lot of weasels out there. Okay, so let's get charged up. New beginnings. I appreciate you very much. 2024 represents new beginnings. So, and I, over the years, I watch them. It's funny. Listen, over the course of my journey, I've met many women. Okay. And it's amazing, like, when they have no control, they think they're going to control a Sigma male with sex. They have no idea. They have no clue what to do. They don't know. You could see them in the gym, right? And they're desperate for your attention. They have no clue. They look lost. They look like a clown, actually. They look like a clown. You can get the clowns going in the chat. Okay, so the awakened man doesn't have time for this. The stoic man does not have time for this. And when you practice semen retention, instead of wasting your energy, you pull it in, you connect to a higher source, God, and you're actually utilizing the orange. Natalie Rogers has the orange. I appreciate you very much, Natalie. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. It is a circus, Pam. It's a circus out there. It's funny. Going on this journey in this new world that we're in right now, and living the single life, it is wild out there, man. It is wild. If I'm speaking the truth, right? Leave a comment. It is out of control. So it's worse than it was 5 years ago. That's for sure. Okay. So on my journey, I've always seen this. Right, and there's going to be a lot of women that are getting. If you are not have a foundation of truth, right? The truth is rising to the top right now. If you're trying to manipulate and control men, you can't do it with a Sigma male. You can't do it with an awakened man, because a man of principle cannot be moved. You could write that down. A man of principle cannot be moved. So now you are charged up. People could literally see the glow on you. They literally, there's people, you're glowing. Like, and then random strangers come over to me like, oh, you're glowing. I said, yeah, I go to the beach, I was in the salt. I was grounded, They literally see the glow on you. If you are, and if you're a woman listening to this, let's assist our men, because men actually want quality women that actually make them feel good. Make them feel good. All right? Not people that emasculate men. Not people that make men chase them around. It's a waste of time. Remember that Jezebel demon? You know about that Jezebel demon? Time is precious. And what these individuals want you to do, they make them waste time. So I'm just using my gym example, right? Utilize the gym example. Okay? I'm watching people, they're wasting time. I'm like 15 minutes. Look at all the work I got done. I'm just using that as an example. Okay? Use that as an example. And this is also, so now once you've gone through this process, you will also notice that the magnitude, after you have abstained for a while, is much higher than it was prior. Okay? Higher than it was prior. So just like everything else, like there's a lot of people out there, they take certain concepts and this is the only way to live. And what they're doing is they're actually causing people to have problems. The fake spiritual people, like there's a problem that we covered here on this channel called orthorexia. Okay, it's on the channel page. Check that out. Okay, you got to learn about these things. Okay, they try to emasculate, gaslight, all these things. I'm reading the comments right now. All right, this is on point, Truth Rises, right? I appreciate you, Truth Rises. This is the fastest growing YouTube channel. I appreciate you if you hit the subscribe button if today's message resonated with you. Now, and so how do we navigate our lives? Okay? Take your season. This doesn't change. Okay? God puts you in seasons. It doesn't change. Capitalize on your season. Embrace your season. Embrace the season of semen retention. It's not a lifetime, because God doesn't put you on this earth to sit there alone and be miserable. God puts us here to meet people and be social and not live in fear and not to be someone's doormat, men. Don't be someone's doormat, men. All right? Your Uncle Micah. Look at that beautiful number. Hit 555. If this message is helping you enter the fifth dimension, hit the 555. Lion Teach, I love you. I appreciate you. When it's authentic, it fills our souls. Absolutely. It's time to get filled up. You have to stay focused on these powers. Okay? You have to understand balance. And if you want quality, you might see this, right? You might be a person like me. You're literally watching, I don't know what other, I always use my example because that's the main thing. You see a lot of people. And if you're watching it on a daily, you could see it at the workplace. Right? You see it at the workplace. I appreciate you, Esther. Understand the powers, understand the truth, because just as powerful as the semen retention is, when a man is supported by a woman and the woman makes the man feel good, that's charging up the man as well. As a man, use discernment, use clairsentience on your journey. And when you realize, and this is really, it's going to be a very natural thing. You can't just, you get to a point, you can't just, maybe that was the old way of life in the past, guys. All right? But you can't just have sex just to have sex at this point. And you're getting more sensitive to it. You're like, there's one time I'm just like, I'd rather just go to sleep. That's true. If you've reached that point, let us know in the comments. And again, that process, it has to make you feel good. It has to make you feel healed. Okay, Maria? Right? I'd rather just go to sleep. It's true. Right? Your Uncle Mike likes to speak the truth here on this channel. Right? This channel is blowing up right now. The chat is blowing up. Please hit the like button if you're just stumbling in to the greatest live stream that has ever been. All right? It's the greatest live stream ever. But know your seasons. Know the purpose of these things. So the practice of semen retention okay? And it's a very powerful topic right now. More people are becoming aware of it right now. Why? We need leaders to lead. If you're going to lead, you can't be chasing Jezebel around all day long, okay? You ain't got time for it. And all of the men, as you awaken to this process and you pull back your energy, these low vibrational women will have to get their house in order, because now they don't have any attention. They are looking for your attention. They are trying to drain you like a human battery. That's the truth, okay? If I'm speaking the truth, you share the video, all right? You're getting triggered by the video, hey, let's do a better job, all right? Let's do a better job. I appreciate the beautiful comments that are blowing up right now. So please know these things, and people will go to one extreme or another. You know, you will know them by their fruits. There are so many people that are out of balance, out of alignment when it comes to, you know, spirituality and stuff. People, they have no clue. And I just gotta. So the other day, on my 144,000 video, this troll slithers into the comment section. You would just know them by their fruits. Don't be afraid. If you're getting this message, don't be afraid of these people anymore. And the troll slithers in and he writes, well, the 144,000, they have to be virgins. And he writes, 90% of the people here are going to burn in hell. Oh my God. So when I read that comment, I said to myself, yeah, I think I'm going to have more sex now. It's true. Know them by their fruits. Know the truth of the universe. Okay? Absolutely. All right? Your Uncle Mike is here to lead. Your Uncle Mike is here to lead you through the fake spiritual nonsense that's out there. If today's message, and this is a very powerful topic out here on YouTube land, I appreciate you if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share this video. Leave comments on this video today and know the powers. You know, my Nana taught me years ago, there's a time for this and a time for that. And a lot of people take things that are supposed to be a season. I want you to think about this, okay? Like, number one, men. Do you think God put you here to chase worthless people around that drain you, that take from you, that leave you nothing in return, that make you run around in circles, okay? And hopefully, if you're a woman and you're a mother, that's why it's so important. See, like, I had great examples. That's why I never fell for these things. I watched my Nana. I watched my mother. I don't fall for this. I don't fall for this nonsense, okay? So, number one, guys, stop chasing nonsense around. And number two, do you think God also, because people will go to the other end of the spectrum, do you think God put you here to sit alone your whole life? That's also not normal. Let's bring balance back. Let's tap into the authentic energies that are going to help us become the highest version of yourself. Take the time today if you've never done it, okay? You say, now I don't have time. My time is so valuable. And especially if you want to create, men, this energy, you pull it up. Tell them, not today. I don't have time for it today. It's unbelievable. Over the course of my life, I see women get so angry. They don't know what to do because they're used to beta males. Oh, I'll just do anything. When I come across, they have no clue what to do. Okay? You have to stay focused on this. Okay? They get angry. The entitlement. You guys know this. Okay? You're seeing it, right? So a man has to come up and speak the truth. So we're here to speak the truth. Be a stoic man. Be a person. Be a leader. And you'll be able to tap into this when you take a season of semen retention. and pull that up. Pull it up. Absolutely, Tony. I appreciate you, and that's going to help you activate the lion power that's inside. Okay? You don't need to be treated like a hyena and all the yipping around, all this nonsense. All right? You don't have time for that stuff. Right? If you're new to the channel, I recently did a full video. God says we don't have time. Watch that video. Watch it over and over and over and get it in your subconscious mind. We don't have time. You don't have time for this stuff. I have time to build, teach, and lead. Now, I use discernment, and I know that I want to enjoy my life, but it's about the content of character. And how a person makes you feel is the most important aspect. Now, how much money they have, now how much prestige they have, how a person makes you feel. Period. That's it. Simple things in life, right? So that's why, right, certain things, the simple things are actually the things. And now in this world, everyone's this and that, the chase around. So guess what, guys? Pull your energy back. Pull the energy up. Okay? If you enjoyed this message today, I'm going to be speaking about my fasting journey and how I went through that. I'll be speaking about a lot of topics. If you enjoy topics on sex, woo, baby, let us know in the comments. Should there be more videos on sex? Okay? And we are here. We're going to tackle all the main topics that are going to help you improve your life. Yeah, absolutely. Simple things in life. Simple things are actually the most powerful things in life. All right, it's not about the prestige, all these other things. Nature's powers, the natural way. It's time to activate God mode. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. It's time to rise, gentlemen. Oh yeah. And now, all the ladies are here. Tap in to your God source today. I hope this message authentically helps you become a higher version of yourself. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.